Okay, everybody, today on the bench I have a Squire Telecaster Deluxe. So deluxe pretty much means that it's got the 4-knob, like a Gibson, where you got 2 volumes and 2 tones, 2 pickups. You got your 3-way switch up here. So let me get this strap out of the way. So yeah, very much sorta like a Gibson, because of the knobs and the 3-way switch. And so Squire Telecaster Deluxe, made in Indonesia, IGSB 22. So I think it's a 2022. It's very, very new condition. And it has, unfortunately, a ton of fret sprout. So let's just show this real quick. So, you know, you can take one of those like Phil McKnight. He puts the booty on his hand. What I have is a paper towel. And so I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And you can just kind of see what this is going to do to our paper towel. Okay? It rips it. So one more time. So it's actually ripping the paper towel. Not good. Tons of fret sprout. Okay, so... And so I'm going to work on this fret sprout. And so I do have my StewMac fret file that I've only had for about a month now. So it's brand new, in really good condition still. Whoops! And, but one thing that I have to keep in mind on this guitar is that it has a nice shiny finish on the side of every fret. So this is possibly something that I'm going to want to put some tape on this one. So let me see if I can set it like this. I'm going to hold it up against my body so I don't let it fall off the bench. I'm going to try to, and you guys probably can't see this, but I'm going to try to put some tape right along the edge here. So now I can show you, I put some tape pretty much right to the edge here. And so now, with my StewMac fret file, I'm just going to carefully kind of do one swipe over the top, roll it over the top. Now this file does have a smooth bottom on it, so you won't hurt anything on the bottom, and there's a smooth top. So you're just using the edges here. And this guitar does belong to a friend of mine, but that doesn't make any difference. I don't want to screw this one up and put a bunch of marks along that fretboard. So now we're going to go back here to this side and just one swipe along each edge, kind of round them over. Okay, so let's just see what that little bit. Okay, so I'm not ashamed to show you guys what happened here. It looks like I did really good as far as not scratching the crap out of this fretboard. Now up close, if you guys are on your big screen TV watching this, you might be able to actually see, oh wait a minute dude, you really messed that up. But I don't think I did. And it helped a lot. So now we're going to do the same thing to the top side here. And so what I'll do is I'll lay the guitar in this direction so that I can do the same thing here. And again, I'm just going to do one swipe. Okay. And now, right-handed, we're going to go back this direction. So it's helpful if you guys are able to use both hands, right? Okay, easy there. These are probably, they're not jumbo frets. They're probably kind of small. I think I might have accidentally marked it a little bit right there. Yeah, so if this was a guitar that had more of a flat or a satin finish neck, that would be one thing. But with this shiny, glossy neck, it's so easy to really scratch them up. Alright, so let me look at this. It feels better. So I think he's going to like that. And now I do have my StewMac microfiber cloth. And sometimes you can take these microfibers and slowly hit this. But I don't know if I even want to go there. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to get too crazy on a brand new guitar, because this guitar is not a player grade guitar. So I know it could be better though. The worst thing about this guitar though, believe it or not, was the string height. Now unfortunately I already have the strings off of it. But let's see, is this a long scale guitar? So let me put my notched straight edge on there. Hold it up like this and we'll see. Oh, there's a ton of relief right there. Okay, so I got my feeler gauge. And this is 0.53 millimeter here. And it slides under really good. It's really easy. So there's a lot of relief in this neck. So let's look at this truss rod. Okay, so I got the wrench in there. Let's go ahead and just try to tighten this a little bit. Okay. Now the truss rod, she's really in there. But that did tighten it quite a bit. So let me look. Oh, we still got a long ways to go. Let me try one more turn. There we go. Make sure that the tool is in all the way. And that was a good quarter turn right there. Okay. Let's look at this again. My notched straight edge on there. And that is looking a lot better. A little bit of relief left in the neck. So I think it's time to put strings on it. Today's string choice. Okay, the strings for today, Ernie Ball Primo Slinky. So it's a 9.5 through 44. Now regular Super Slinkies are 9 through 42. So these are just a little bit larger than a Super Slinky. Now regular Slinkies are 10 through 46. So these strings fall right in the middle there. Okay, and these have the old vintage tuners on here. So you've got to pull the string past the tuner 2 or 3 inches. Cut the string right there. And then stick it down in the end here. And wind it up. Okay, that's looking good right there. We got 3.5 wraps around that tuner post. Here's our A string. So these vintage tuners, these are my favorite tuners, and partly because you can just, easy to pull the string right off of there. Make string change outs really easy. But one thing that you will need is you'll need a pair of wire cutters. If you're trying to change strings real quick and you don't have wire cutters to cut the strings to the right size, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble right there. So you do need wire cutters with these tuners. Okay, so let's tune the guitar up. Standard tuning. Have the G string kind of high. I have the B string sort of wound a little tight. Same with the E. I got to be careful with that string winder. Okay, stretch the strings out a little bit. Tune it up one more time. Okay, let's check the intonation. Okay, so we got the string height down, but now the string, it's hitting the pickup. So I have to try to lower this pickup. And there's 4 screws on these pickups. So you got to try to do a little at a time, I think. A little bit on one side, then move it to the other side. There you go, and you can leave your fingers on the pickup so you can feel it moving when you turn these. Not only see it, you can feel it either coming up or going back down, right? Okay, there we go. So let me just take a look at that and see if it looks nice and flat. I'm going to do a little bit more on this end. Okay, let's take a look at that. That looks better. Okay, so now let's check the intonation here. Move the camera up so maybe you can see the tuner. Oh, there we go. Let's try this now. So So let's make sure we are in tune. All 6 of the strings, right? Gonna stretch on this G string a little. Okay, here's our E string. Good. Our A string. Not too bad. It went sharp for just a split second, but then went tune to tune. Our G string. It's looking good. I think we're fine. So, there it is. It's one of those new Telecasters. Squire, most likely the biggest guitar company in the world, by Fender. The reason Fender guitars are still in business, right? They sell so many of these things. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a great day. Support those local guitar shops, okay? See you guys in the next video.